So Warner Brothers, kicking and screaming, have reluctantly released a high-definition version of the Suicide Squad trailer that was shown at Comic-Con. Lots of good stuff here. Deadshot running about. Origins galore. And what the hell is this? This is bloody slander, that's what that is. Anyways, let's look at some of the things you may have missed from this trailer, bearing in mind that there are potential spoilers here, and also bear in mind that a lot of this has probably already been found, but you know I'm making this video anyway because... I don't know. First off, at the beginning of the trailer, we see Amanda Waller. As indicated, she's the one who assembles the Suicide Squad. And next to her could be someone by the name of General Wade Ealing. He has the uniform for it, and it was rumored a while back that this character was to appear. In fact, it was said that Gary Sinise was in talks to play him, before he probably decided to go back to whatever CSI show he's currently on. Next up, I want to make a distinction between two locations that we see. This prison here, I doubt that that's Arkham Asylum, as some have suggested. It's more likely Rev. That's a French word, I don't know how to say that. Anyway, it's that prison, which is a compound specializing in keeping metahumans in check. And you know what? It seems a little bit more humane than just putting them in a box like they do in The Flash. You know, which is really saying something because this place looks like just total garbage. What a nightmare of a building. This second location here, though, I believe this is Arkham Asylum. A couple of things do point to that. The meds we see here, and the fact that the Joker has Arkham written down his pants. But more on him in a bit. I'd say the crew here is either breaking in to get the Joker, or breaking in with the Joker, or breaking out with the Joker. Three things. Is that three? I don't know. They've got a real mix of assorted masks and outfits, most of which probably don't mean anything, though we do get a guy wearing a Batman mask, similar to the design seen in the animated series The Batman, and maybe, but not likely, this goat mask is a reference to the Spirit of the Goat episode of Gotham. And definitively nothing else. Stop tweeting me pictures of it! Also, there's actually a comic book character with an eyeball for a head called Orb, but he appears in the Marvel Universe, so that's definitely not him. We also see a few potential origin stories. Deadshot and his daughter, most likely before he was imprisoned, plus Enchantress, in what looks to be a scene with her discovering the demon that ends up giving her her powers. Also, this guy here, El Diablo, one of the versions of that character, also got his powers from a demon. But I don't think that that's this version. Plus, you can't have two characters who got their powers from demons, because then you have to include a conversation that's like, oh, you got your powers from a demon also. What a coincidence. So did I. Also, could this be a power dampening cell made specifically for El Diablo and his fire powers? Yes! Or no. Either. Harley Quinn's origin is also hinted at, with the Joker making a beeline for her in Arkham Asylum. In the comics, she was his psychiatrist, who he gradually manipulated into a psychopath. But here, he appears to be physically breaking her, in a scene I initially thought was going to feature Jason Todd. Breaking someone, though, that's one of the Joker's favourite things. He tries it all the time. On Jim Gordon, Barbara Gordon, whatever Robin he can get his hands on, Two-Face in The Dark Knight. He bloody loves it. Can't get enough. Harley Quinn is also wearing the Harlequin diamonds as an outfit at one point. And she also has them tattooed on her arm, you know, which is a nice little touch. And here, it appears that she's in a relationship with someone before she was with the Joker. It looks like Joel Kinnaman's Rick Flag. It's hard though to say for sure. If so, that'd add a whole new dynamic to the film. If it is the Joker that ends up being the main antagonist, as many have predicted. Speaking of, the Joker himself appears in what is probably another flashback, or even a scene early on in the film where he's being chased down by Batman. I'd love it if this took place right after he killed Jason Todd, which he almost definitely did if the Batman v Superman trailer is to be believed, but who knows. People have also compared Jared Leto's performance to that of Heath Ledger's. And there's certainly similarities there, but I think this scene takes some inspiration from Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
I said, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in.
And even possibly Jack Nicholson from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with the inclusion of electroshock therapy. Now all we need is a scene where he dances around to Prince music, and we've got ourselves what's known as the Nicholson trifecta, which isn't really a thing. That's not a thing, I made that up. Thanks everyone. Now if you liked this, maybe you'll like this video on 6 things you missed from the latest Batman v Superman trailer, or even this video, the 10 best Batman vs Superman fights from comics. Also have a podcast called The Weekly Planet, courtesy of the terrific comicbookmovie.com that covers movies and TV shows and comics. I can definitively say that it is a form of audio media that exists on the internet. All those things mentioned, I'll link below and at the end of this video. But what did you think of the Suicide Squad trailer? Also, if you think I've missed anything, please feel free to let me know below in the comments. Alright, thanks everyone. Take care.